Class 3 to finish the programme with, and this is over the 1,400 metres, headed by a last start course and distance winner in Star Majestic. Brett Power in the saddle once more. From Barrier 4, Happy Agility drops back into Class 3 company, as does Baba Mama. Good Omen makes his Hong Kong debut. He's a 5-time winner in the UK. World record drops in class. He was a winner 2 starts back over the 1,400 metres. Farshad makes his debut as well. He was a 4-time winner in Europe. Listed winner in France. Regency Bobo will roll forward, even though he's got Barrier 14. Sir Redalot and Ultimate Dream carries bottom weight with Albinon in the saddle.
This was a little bit tricky to work out, this speed map. I think the one thing you can consider is that Regency Bobo recently trialled over 1,700 metres and led in that trial. So, you know, he might be able to cruise across from barrier number 14 and potentially find the rail. Healthy Joyful's drawn a touch deep, so he might have to roll forward. So Redalot down on a lightweight as well, drawn wide. So a bit of the pace drawn wide.
Baba Mama's super fit. He's been around more times than the Beatles record, this one. He really has a lot of track work, and he's had 7 runs already this season, Baba Mama. But he's an iron horse. He lives up to the racing well, and he's still going nicely. Yeah. World record, he's going well. No problems with him. He always works well, this one. He's a nice, really strong, big son of Savabill's world record. He's going nicely as well. So I just thought I'd highlight those two.
Right, OK. World record. Bit of money for him earlier as well.
Yeah, they're both of them.
Now, this is a high-class Class 3 because of the ratings band. Star Majestic was a winner in this class last time, but stays in this company, even with the ratings rise.
Oh, this is beautifully played, isn't it, from Paul O'Sullivan? Able to keep this horse in Class 3 with the 60 out to 85 rating span. A last start winner who comes in with just £2 more to carry. I don't know whether he can back it up again, but by goodness, he was a very impressive winner here. He charged away. It was the only time that he's won at Sha Tin. He's had multiple placings. I didn't put him in, but it was hard to leave him out.
Yeah, I didn't put him in either with the increase in weight, but I didn't think he was a Sha Tin horse at all. But he proved us wrong there last time. He won well. Proved me wrong.
You said he was looking good too in the paddock,
He
Andrew.
did, yeah, he did, but it slipped through. But I've got him in, so I've got your back with that, as far as that is concerned. Baba Mama, another one that drops in class. But again, you've got to get down to Regency Bobo, still rated 80, carries saddlecloth number 11. That's how deep this race is.
Exactly. So, yeah, 1 through to 8, it's almost like a set weight race, isn't it, really, because of the rating span. He's such an honest campaigner here, Baba Mama, and the way the race sort of lays out, I think that's a little bit in his favour, although he's got more weight to carry. You look at his record in the class, 4 starts for 2 wins and a second. So I'm going to side with him in what I think is a tricky little race. Yeah,
I've got him in. I've got him in as well, Baba Mama, because he's so... He thrives on this racing, really likes it, and his work as well. So he's super fit coming into this.
Yeah, good effort behind Pingu Spark, only a length off him a few starts back as well. Let's go down to Regency Bobo, who would be carrying normally top weight in a Class 3 contest, but he's down there with saddlecloth number 11.
Yeah, it carries 128 pounds. He's got the wide draw to overcome, but he's another iron horse. This one, we talk about iron horses, and you know, look, when he's good, he's really good, this horse, and he has been pretty consistent. So I found a place for him.
Yep, him and Baba Mama are the 2 iron horses in the race, and I don't really think he's had much of a break from his first start to now. And Tony Cruz, just to make sure he's fit, sent him around over 1,700 metres in a trial recently, and he led. So again, I think he'll stride forward, a little claim there. He'll take a bit of running down. Just
barrier 14 to contend with. The 2 first starters, Good Omens just had the 1 trial coming in. This is what he did.
Yeah.
He's 1,026 pounds, so he's only a little horse, but he's only had the 1 trial, so I'd like to see a bit more yet. Yeah,
I don't think he's quite ready. A lot of his racing was over longer before coming, but he did win 5, as you touched on before, Andrew, so he's obviously got some talent, but there's a lot of horses that are right at the peak of their fitness in this race. I think if he sort of closed into a nice 5th or 6th, they'd be pretty happy.
All right, Farshad. Now, he's still a colt, a 4-year-old. He was trained in Germany, but won a listed race in France at his last start.
Yeah, 11.06 for him, and so he's been running over the mile in Germany, and barrier 13 on debut. I'll watch him go round as well.
He ran 9th in this trial, as you can see. That's him closest to the left of screen. The grey. He ran 9th, but he's beaten 100 metres. No. Both the first starters here, I think, will realise they're in a race and it'll be just a bit too much for him first up. Yeah,
that win at Deauville, that's during their summer season. They don't give listed races away. So he's obviously got ability, but maybe on a watch list in the last, Paul.
Yep, we're going to go for world record here to win the last. I do like this horse, and I think he'll get the pace to suit him. He'll get back and he'll be running on nicely. And Alexi Bedell, a good form at the moment to beat Bubba Mama and Regency Bobo, similar horses, both iron horses as we mentioned, and Healthy Joyful's been running well recently as well. So we're 8, 4, 11 and 10 with Exotics the way forward.
Got the same 4 numbers, slightly different order. I just sided with Bubba Mama, such an honest campaigner, and I think, as I said, the way the race this race pans out, even though he's got the weight to carry, I think he might be the hardest to hold out. Healthy Joyful always performs well at this grade. Regency Bobo probably be the one they have to catch. World Record's got a really good turn of acceleration. So 4, 10, 11, 8. The horse that's really well rated is Midnight Rattler, but he's just out of form. He has turned it around before, unexpectedly.
He's put on 29 pounds as well, and it just shows a little bit on him. That's why I left him out. He should get a good run, though.
Yeah. I had him in on the all-weather last time, but it's, try and pick him, it's almost impossible. But, yeah, I'm with World Record as well there in the last. Right, stats time. And it's Alexi Bedell who rode the last winner at Happy Valley on Wednesday night.
Yeah, I think he might ride the last winner at Charlton as well. 53 runners there for 7 wins, 7 seconds, 6 thirds with a 38% strike rate. He's had a couple of wins already for Tony Millard, and he's got a really good record over placings for him as well. He's on world record in the last, which I quite like, and I think he can go home happy, Alexi.
Doing really well, riding really well.
Or the Millard-trained Bold Stitch who won that last race at Happy Valley. Yeah. Into the best though, Paul?
Yep, it's not world record, but it's going to be Noble Steed. Wide the whole way last time and just failed prior to that. Really good win. If they wanted, he's rated 60, but they've got him in the Derby, so I still think he's really well rated. So Noble Steed on top as the best bet, and then the long shot, I'm a Witness. Another really well rated horse now, a very fit horse, should be on the pace. Dylan Moe just takes another 7 pounds off just for good luck. He's up against a very good, smart one there in Smart Missile, but I think he'll still run well. And we'll put the play of the day around Noble Steed, Relentless Me and Magic Success.
Going to take a chance with Better Choice in iVictory's race. Back to 1200, but up in grade. I think they'll go quick and that'll suit him. He's a nice progressive horse. I think he'll charge late and he'll be a chance of winning at an each-way price. So 9-11 for me, for Karis Teton. And in the first, the Class 5ers, Catch Me If You Can, trialled really well leading into this for Matthew Chadwick. He'll be up on the pace and it might be a case of Catch Me If You Can, maybe at a bit of a price. Racing Supernova, good standing, Ping Hai Star. I thought race 7, that QQP, you'd go pretty close.
All right, best for me, I'll go to the feature, the Centenary Vase. I think Gold Mount is going to take a world of beating. Here's a class act, back to the 1800 metres, perfect for him from barrier 1. Zach Bird and Tony Cruz. As far as a long shot, I was tossing up between Dances with Dragon and Grand Chancellor. I've come down on the side of Grand Chancellor. Hopefully, we've made the right choice. I think he's got a good draw, gets up in trim as well from the mile, the 1800 metres. So we'll work around him as far as the QQP is concerned. It's going to be a double-figure price with Super Chic and Bring It On. Of course, that over the 1800 metres. All right, I'm just about to wrap things up for today. So the Centenary Vase, the feature, but a busy month. Those Group 1s at the end of February, plus, of course, Chinese New Year coming up too.
Yeah, there's lots of great racing coming up, Andrew, and obviously the Classic Cup, second leg of the 4-year-old series, will be a very interesting race to see who heads in that direction. We've got all these avenues we spoke about earlier. So, yeah, looking forward to that. And, of course, Gold Cup and Queen's Silver Jubilee Cup as well towards the end of the month. So, plenty of exciting racing coming up. Bring your gloves and beanie tomorrow.
It will be cold. You'll be pleased to know, Paul, that merchandise is available now for Chinese New Year. It's the Year of the Dog.
Year of the Dog, yeah. Yep. So, yeah, there'll be a few yapping on course too, hopefully cheering on a few winners.
You'll be one of them. That's the show. Thanks for watching on behalf of Paul, Brett and the rest of the team. Hopefully we'll see you at Charlton when we will be racing to win.
Good night.
Good night.